Hi there, brothers and sisters in Christ, and all of you who are still not believers and still not believing in Christ. But I hope this video and some of the next one will help you to choose your side, because there is no undecided. You have to choose one or the second. Okay, so in this video we are going to take a look on another death. In previous we were examining the Attica death, suicide, so-called suicide, and what that guy was doing in his life. And in this one, this guy here is Cameron Boyce. I apologize if I pronounce it wrong. I don't watch his movies. I didn't watch any of his movies. I have seen he was a huge Disney star. Disney is well known for its occult movies, occult symbols, and whole satanic agenda behind it. So this guy, as we will see in some of his photos on Instagram and internet, he was also flashing a lot of occult symbols, and I do not recommend that. I don't know what was he into, but don't do this. Okay, so and the cause of his death is epilepsy seizure. So far we know that, and that's also very strange in terms of I don't know what statistic says on it, but if someone is so well known and rich, I thought that wasn't going to happen to someone like that, but it obviously can, and again we don't know if it's true. Okay, so let's check out some of the photos. Here we have some posing by the prince photo, which prince have his third eye open. Here we will talk about third eye in some of next videos. We have equality shirt here, promoting equality. We know who is doing that. This guy was in some Descendant movie, Descendants, and the symbolic here is obvious. We have a bitten apple, which is apple of knowledge from paradise, which Eve took from the snake. So there is a snakish shape around the apple, and these kids here are representing descendants of the evil characters from Disney movies. So don't get fooled by their look. They are evil, and even if we read here that it says they're not bad, they're just born that way. That is one of the tricks which Satan uses a lot, like I'm not bad, I'm just born that way. I'm not bad, it's like I have to exist, because if you don't have evil, how would you know what the good is, and so on. So it's like I'm never guilty, I'm not the one to judge, and so on. It's very tricky and smart. And we also should be aware of the colors here used. Disney uses here those kind of colors will be used in all of Hollywood movies in general. I think I talked that in some of the other clips, but red is always representing a devil or the mortal man. Blue is representing the something which is divine, goddess-like, but we can also see that she has some kind of red amulet, so combining again with the red. The kid here, the guy which died, Cameron, he is white. That's like God color, white, pure color of pure innocence. But again, if it's all white, he's not all white. He's wearing some red stuff. So again, he has red stuff. This guy has red stuff. This girl has some small red elements, and this girl here, she has a red violet combo, and the green is for the snake, and the violet is for the royalty. So again, all of those are mostly combined among each other, so we have none of them pure white or pure blue or pure red or pure green and so on. Red and green are bad for sure, and this guy is not pure white, as we can see, and this girl not pure blue. Okay, we will talk about it in some of the later videos. Again, here is the red ball, but we have a symbol of the skull, symbol of death, and lots of the people, kids especially, think that it's very cool to use these kind of symbols representing death and destruction and dying. That's quite opposite. You shouldn't touch those symbols to your clothing, to your toys, anything. Here we have him showing the triangle eye sign, so he is probably showing that he is a member of, I wouldn't say Illuminati, I would probably say Satanist, prefer that term, because I will explain what the triangle and the eye represent in some of the next videos. Again, we have some death skull here. Not smart to do it. Eye symboling. Again, if you remember the previous video with that Etika guy and his friends, also flashing this six OK sign on eyes. He is wearing some mask here, and he is having some lunch here with his friends. So there is one kid showing his horn sign. This girl here too. That's probably cool. Again, horn sign, but as a V, not victory. That's horn sign, and also some other signs flashing around. He won some spirit. Yeah, that's funny. Spirit award here, and this symbol of diamond shape. This one is very common, and we will see it. Hollywood and Disney and other productions use it a lot in their movies. It has a couple of elements, occult, alchemist symbol meanings, but in short, you can think of it as same as that this symbol is representing as on sky, so on earth, as on heaven, so on earth, as the top, as above, so below. So as we have a God on the sky, on the heaven, so we have the God here on the earth, which is the Satan, and they worship him, by this symbol, and they represent obedience to him in this way, like as above, so below. We are below, and we are obeying you. We are not obeying the God above, which is crazy, but that's how they choose it. And here is some. Actually, this guy, this is the guy who died. He was acting in this new sequel, Descendants 3, which is again probably some same stupid story about good versus evil, but they, as I said, they trick you in that way that you have some evil characters here, like those are evil, and those below are good. They should be good, but the problem is the both sides are evil, and the both sides have nothing to do with the God, with the biblical God from the Bible, God from the Old Testament and the New Testament. They don't have anything to do with the Jesus Christ. So if you're a Christian, don't watch this, and you won't learn anything or gain anything watching this. And if you remember what I just told you a few moments ago, as above so below, so there is above, those guys are above, and those are below. So those below, those four of them, rule on earth, as those three rule in some other realm, in some other perspective dimension. And again, colors. If you see, this one is bluish, so he's probably the strongest one, the divine. This girl goes into the red zone, and this one is probably also bluish, but maybe green. I don't know. There is a slight green to her. And yeah, one more freaky coincidence is that actually, after this guy is dead now, in real life, this Cameron, poor guy, there are only 3 of them left. So it's 3 versus 3. So there is some symmetry, and in some perverted way, that could be some crazy coincidence. But I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in God. So maybe they did it on some kind of purpose, like sacrificing this kid so they can actually be 3 of them, like descendants, 3 above, 3 below. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but it's also crazy that you take your kid to watch this stupid movie, but you will do it. Yeah, there is no logical explanation to this. Here we have the so-called peace sign, but actually this is not a peace sign. We will explain it in some of the later videos. It's an ancient rune, it's an occult symbol, and even this top here is not, you can see that it's not perfect circle, so maybe this is another one which I will talk about later. Here he is joking around. There is a horn, it's not a goat, it's how it's called in English, I forgot, never mind. Again, one eye symbol. This is him, I don't know, this is like 3-6, again, okay sign, but showing it below, like falling around, like joke is on you. And again, he's making a wink, one eye. I forgot again to copy and paste some Bible quote from about winking, about making stupid expressions and the hand signs. I will do that as soon as possible, and I will at least link it below. But there he is, like flashing that sign, horn sign, devil sign, and one eye sign, one eye sign. Here he is with Michelle or Michael Obama. So that's all satanic little circle of friends. We will see how Michelle is doing her stuff, satanic rituals, in some other videos. One eye again. This is from the second movie. Here he is. He had some elfish look, so probably they picked him because of that, but Disney literally breed kids from their youngest childhood to act in movies, so they are literally raised to be actors in those stupid movies. Yeah, and this one is great. Long live evil. So nothing to comment here. The words say it for themselves. So if you watch this movie and if you're a Christian, even if you're not, you just have to be aware that if you're accepting this kind of game where you are watching some movie and which praises evil, which says long live evil, then you're accepting everything which comes with that. And the last one is from that last movie, which is also in some perverted way funny, because the guy who died, this Cameron Boyce, he was performing a character. I don't know how character was called in the movie, but he has a safe place for lost boys and lost girls, and that's something we are going to unfortunately see a lot in Hollywood movies. Lost boys and lost girls, but don't follow on their tricks, and don't make them you lose your soul and your life, because if you follow them you will surely do. Okay, that's it for this video, and I wish you all the best, and see you in next one.